So Monday, I attended the co-focus session and I started by doing my daily pages. And then I started working on one of the exercises where we write our affirmations and then blurts around it, which is like things that come up, negative self-talk, things that people have said to us that go against what we affirm for ourselves. And it definitely was some trial and error with me trying to get the layout, but I ended up figuring out something pretty neat, and I explain it later in the video. And then, per usual, after the hour of co-working, co-focusing, we do an unpacking session. And then after that, I still felt really creative and inspired. So I wrote all the lessons in stars. The lessons from the Artist Way each week is like recovering a sense of blank. So I wrote those in stars and did a little design. And I'm really happy with how it turned out. It was very much trial and error. I accidentally printed 2 sheets, and I'm glad I did that because I got to like play around with the other sheet and figure out what kind of pattern I wanted to do, what colors I wanted to do. So that was good. I'm trying to step out of my comfort zone when it comes to like designs and colors and stuff like that. And I also want that to translate into other art forms that I practice. So I did some of the week 1 tasks today. One being I made like a little thing for like my affirmation and then the blurts, and the way I did it is how do I explain? Like I wrote on a lined piece of paper and cut it out and put it on here, and then ripped pieces of paper to write the blurts on, because the way I'm imagining it is my affirmation is certain, my affirmation is warranted, my affirmation is what I'm claiming for myself, and what I'm just affirming about myself in the blurts are unwarranted. They're unnecessary. They don't matter as much. So they're just ripped up pieces of paper that are just glued on outside of this affirmation that is sacred, that I'm protecting. So yeah. Then I did something fun and cute. I wrote all of the way the workbook is set up. Each week is recovering a sense of something, and so I wrote each of those things on little stars, and I marked off on my daily check. I do my wellness check. That's the key to tell me what color goes with what emotion. After each lesson, after each week, after all the tasks, there's a check-in. So my check-in days will be Saturdays because my weeks are Sunday to Saturday. So I'll do my check-ins on Saturday, and I have something that I'll mark on here to denote that I did the check-in. So yeah. So this was the next day, which is Tuesday. I went to the gym. I love deadlifting. Then I did my daily pages. We didn't have the co-focus session at the time that I usually attend, but I still set aside that same like time block for myself. And my daily pages today were really emotional. I won't get into the details, but it was really tender. It wasn't even emotional. It was just really tender. And I'm glad that I got those feelings out because I think they sit in me a lot. Oh. The video is going fast as shit. Okay. I ended up doing my makeup random as fuck. So spontaneous that I didn't prime my face. But it's okay. It's okay. I was trying to do the blonde brow thing, but it didn't work. But yeah, makeup is an art form I've always admired, and I'm finally dipping my toe in the pond, and I'm excited. Out of all the times I've done my makeup, this is definitely my favorite. In the next clips, I remove my makeup by then. But yeah, I enjoyed this while it lasted, and I don't know what I was doing there, but I finally got my nose contour down. Like, I got to work on it. This is the first time I did it correctly. So that's a good start. I had a full face of makeup, but I took it off. And then I did some light brows and just some lip gloss because I still wanted to feel cute. And I actually feel really cute right now. I love these glasses. I've been on the computer printing off stuff. I'm trying to figure out a font to go with this tattoo. Like, I want some kind of text underneath this tattoo, but it's kind of risky because it's a lot of space. It looks like a lot of space. But when I'm like this, it's not a lot of space. I really will have to like stencil something and put it on me to really see how it looks. But I got some really, really nice fonts. And I'm just practicing the fonts. Like, they're not custom, so the font is in the title of whatever the font is. I don't know what word I want in this font yet. So right now I'm just practicing literally like the shapes of the lettering. Like that's sexy. That's what I'm looking for. Oh, yes. 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 Oh, I don't even need to say shit. The apple about to make 'em wanna bite. I just wanna have a good night. I'm mad. I'm mad it took me hours to figure out the font that I was looking for was calligraphy. Like, got the calligraphy, sure. But it's calligraphy. And I knew that. I knew that, but it's just been so long since I heard or seen that word and looked at fonts that it just slipped my mind that I'm looking for a calligraphy style font. Even if it's not like standard calligraphy. I mean, calligraphy is a hand, calligraphy gonna look however the person, it's all types of calligraphy, but it's calligraphy. This whole time. This whole time. But it's okay. Now I know. Now I know. And that's what matters. Or at least that's what I'm gonna convince myself of. Now let's have a little fun. I'm gonna be real with you. I'm gonna be real with you. I'm gonna be real with you. Yeah, exactly. The flame hearts, yeah, yeah. Ooh, hmm. Interesting. I want to learn how to shade really, really well. Like color packing, I'm doing really good with that. I want to get better with my line work, very crisp, very steady hand. Shading, I've tried on practice skins. It has literally looked like shit ever since. Like, I don't get it. Like, maybe my voltage was up too high. Because I feel like I get that my hand has to, I get what my pressure needs to be. Like, the pressure that I'm putting on my canvas. Like, I get that. But it always just looks like I'm color packing when I try to shade. Like, so maybe, and I use a shader. I use a shader. I don't know what I don't know yet. I want to do I love me like a goth moment, a grunge moment. Oh, oh, this is cute. Have a good night. That song is stuck in my head. The apple about to make 'em wanna bite. I just wanna have a good night. I just wanna have a good night. Hold up. No, 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 no. Have a good night. Hold up.